Hi, and welcome to episode number 4 of Ask Ian. My name is Ian Westerman. I'm the head pro at essentialtennis.com. Today we're going to be answering a question for Malik, who wrote in and said, when it's raining and there's no possibility to practice on court, how can a player keep the same rhythm and game during these days? I'm having this problem many times a year, and it disturbs my game evolution. Okay. It's a tough one, and many of us live in regions or parts of the world where we have actually extended periods of time where we just can't get to a tennis court. It's too cold outside, it's raining for a long period of time, and we might not have the luxury of having an indoor court to train in. Many people are in that situation. So what can you do? Well, Malik asked about rhythm specifically. And that's tricky because rhythm really comes down to timing and repetition, kind of having that comfort level. And that's really kind of impossible to maintain without actually being on the court and hitting balls. The next best thing you can do is just find any kind of hitting surface, a wall of some kind. It could be a wall inside your house, maybe in your basement if you have cinder block walls or brick walls, that sort of thing. When I was a little kid, I actually did a lot of hitting in my basement. I mean, just a small area against just a bare, stone wall with a tennis ball and just doing little volleys off the wall, off a fly, also letting it bounce and just kind of hitting short little shots just to keep, again, my timing, my coordination a little bit more in tune and being able to kind of keep my sharpness and my edge a little bit when I couldn't actually be on a court. But Malik, there's a lot more that you can do and accomplish as well, even when you can't be out on a tennis court. For example, you can work on your fitness, and you don't even need a gym or some kind of fancy training area to work on your tennis-specific fitness. There's a lot of things that you can do to improve your flexibility, your strength, your conditioning, your speed, even just within your own home. So I would encourage you to spend some time on that when it's a rainy day or you're unable to play outside. Also, lastly, you can study, and there's 3 different ways that you can do that. There's, of course, old-fashioned books are still very, very helpful. Some of my personal favorites are Mental Tennis by Vic Braden. That book really helped me a lot when I was in college. Also, of course, Winning Ugly by Brad Gilbert is a great book. Another classic is Mental Tennis. A lot of choices out there as far as traditional books is concerned. And then you also have digital learning. We are very, very fortunate to be in an age where we have so much information available to us digitally. So you can use podcasts. There's several great audio podcasts out there, including my own, the Essential Tennis Podcast. There are, of course, videos. You can just go to YouTube, type in what you want to learn about. There's hundreds of thousands of tennis instruction videos just on YouTube alone, much less going to specific websites like my own that have just tons and tons of free stuff. And there's something else as well, I believe. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, and also lastly, online communities. There's a lot of great high-quality message boards or forums where you can go and talk to like-minded enthusiasts. And that can really kind of help maintain your passion, maintain your excitement for the game, kind of compare notes and share back and forth. Just that little bit of interaction between yourself and other players who share your interest can really go a long ways to keeping your motivation level up. So Malik, hopefully that's helpful to you. Keep your fire, going on those days. It can be easy to kind of get down a little bit emotionally and be disappointed. Maintain that fire and that passion and drive that you have for the game. We encourage you to do that. Get out there, try some of these ideas when you can't be out on the courts, and I hope that they're helpful to you. So thank you so much for watching. If you're viewing this on YouTube and you enjoyed my tips, do me a favor and click like. Also subscribe to my channel here on YouTube so that you don't miss out on any future lessons or episodes of Ask Ian. And if you'd like me to answer your question in a future episode, just leave that right down below in the comments, and it's possible I'll be answering your personal question in a future episode of Ask Ian. So until then, thank you so much for your time and your attention. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again very soon.